I figure once I beat the game, like, since it's 6 o'clock, I'm gonna get started on the real thing. No, not even 1%. Not even 1%. The last, like, 8% of this game is agonizing to get, because you have to do, I think I have 100%ed all of the stages, but I have to do all of the little mini games, and they're presented in a very slow fashion. But yeah, this is Kirby's Epic Yarn, and we're gonna start a new thing. It's one of very few Kirby games with some narration, so I'll let that go. You gonna say words?
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic metamato. Kirby gulped the metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy.
Felt like pants is one of the best lines
Somebody
ever.
help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up. But the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do.
So he turned into a car.
Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
The transformation is actually really cute because you can see the red bits of Kirby, his feet, turn into different things in each transformation. It's like, it's not just random, it really is a transformation. Thanks for saving me. What's that? You saved me from another world? Wow, welcome to Patchland. You just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. And also the strings. Yeah, it was feel like trousers in the UK. This is my castle, so feel free to look around here as much as you want. Saving progress. Awfuljsdev. I wish the narrator could narrate my life. Alright. Good old tutorial level. So yeah, in this game, we roll things up as a top. I like it. He turns into a little top to spin them up. There's lots of really fun animations. Like, every Kirby game has lots of good animations, but this one in particular does lots of really cool stuff. I like the gentle little put down. Okay, so to attack stuff, we have to roll things up. Turn into a little sub. Is pants slang for underwear like it is in Japan? Oh, and whenever you see those little diamond beads, that's something that can hurt you. Like, the tip of that spear would have hurt me if I actually touched it. Chandelier. So you actually get little items in this game that you can use to decorate your in-game home with, which is a big part of collecting 100% is just getting all of those items. Statue. You can play this two-player with the other player will be Prince Fluff, I believe it is. Oh. So there's 3 treasures in each level, and there's also 3 medals you can get. So to get 100%, Oops, that was bad. If you get into that red area, you get a lot of beads, and it's generally the easiest way to get the gold medal. Oh, we got the gold medal anyway. I don't really care too much about getting 100% in this run. I'll do as complete as I can, but I already have another file, which is 96%, as you might have seen at the start of the stream. I think maybe if I finish this game with enough time, like it's not like super late when I finish. No, I just beat the first level. You haven't missed much.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff,
Awkward pauses.
Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the two began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
I like how even in the game with voice acting, Kirby doesn't talk. Interesting fact about this game, if you run this in an emulator, the Kirby's graphics are really high resolution and they look really good at an increased resolution. Usually, 2D stuff from a game, it's, made for the original low resolution, so it looks really bad when you up-res. But this game isn't quite like that. Unfortunately, it performs really inconsistently at an emulator, so I definitely, I'm playing this on real hardware. I tend to prefer to play on real hardware unless there's some really good reason to run on emulator, like, I can't record from whatever hardware, which is the case with portable stuff for me. Ah, Prince Fluff, what an unexpected surprise. Oh, and who might your friend be? Lord Kirby, you say? He's visiting us from another world, you say? How exciting! Everyone is so accepting of this. My name is Dom Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lord Kirby is helping you save our beloved Patchland? Oh, that's just wonderful. I'm the manager of Quilt Court here. Please come inside for a minute. I insist. He does look like the Pringles guy. He looks like a cross between the Pringles guy and that clock from Diddy Kong Racing. Welcome to your new home. Well, I suppose there's not much to look at just yet. But I would be honored to have one of Prince Fluff's guests stay here. You just threw a chair at my head! A proper home must be properly furnished. Please accept this as a gift from me. Feel free to furnish your new place in whatever way you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. Rude! Go ahead and enjoy the space. If you have any questions, go ahead. Now, if you excuse me, I think I hear one of my other tenants walking by outside. So yeah, the way percent works in this game, there's a whole bunch of unlockable stuff to change your layout in your home. I hope this works. How do I point? Okay. I'm actually using my dolphin bar, not a regular sensor bar. I really like the dolphin bar, if you've heard of it. It's basically, it helps you use Wiimotes and an IR signal on your PC for dolphins specifically. But it has this annoyance where, for one thing, it gets kind of warm. Like, warmer than you might think. Not too bad right now, at least. It's only been on for about 20 minutes. But, yeah, reupholster. Oh, no, I have to play stuff first? Yeah. Sure. And, what was I saying? It has these blinking blue lights on it, which... why would you have blinking blue lights? It's so annoying. Guess I'll put that there. Ugh. I'm really not in a good place to do this. This game does not have many pointer controls, so... if you loathe them, don't worry. Like, almost all of the main game's gameplay is, performed with sideways Wiimote. The rent is Kirby does not tear the planet apart worse than it already is. Yes. Oh, you can take photos? Have I done that? I wonder if I took any pictures. I sure didn't. Okay. Change layout. Unfortunately, this game was kind of massively overprinted. Its price has kind of gone up since its original... I got this for $10 from Walmart. Just to show how... Huh? Do I have absolutely nothing? I thought I got one. Oh, whatever. It doesn't really matter. This is just all for fun, really. You don't need to do anything in here. Yeah, this game, in emulation, this game looks oddly good for, you know, what's basically a 2D game. But, when there's a lot of beads on screen, the performance really drops, so... there was no way I was gonna, you know, stream this emulated. This is from a Wii U, actually, so... it does look better on the Wii U than it does on the Wii, just because you get cleaner signal. If you use component cables on your Wii, it's not gonna look too much different. But, if you use composite, the Wii looks kind of scummy. It's like, But yeah, this game was this game was overprinted, and it kind of led to the other two Kirby games on Wii being underprinted. Because this game, like, you could buy this anywhere for $10, and I don't know why, like, I don't know, it's a good game. I don't know what happened to it, but so Return to Dreamland is pretty hard to get, and Dream Collection is especially hard to get. It's like Dream Collection new anyway is $100. I think you can get it for like 40 used, which isn't too bad as long as it's, you know, in good condition, and it's something you really want. Yeah, it was a full-price game, so I mean... and there's really nothing wrong with paying full price for it. I don't know if they just like had major, like, didn't the Donkey Kong game for Wii sell like a crazy amount? Maybe they had inflated expectations because of that. Though to be quite honest, I don't like Donkey Kong Country Returns as much as Tropical Freeze. I think Freeze should have been the one to sell all the extra stuff. I like this one, so you sort of shake the stuff off the tree. And certain things will get you a Parker, please. Certain events will get you a Parker that disrupts you while you're streaming. The Waddle Dees in this game are great. They're so effective. Look at how effective they are. He just fell asleep. They're so incredibly effective. Of course this world has Waddle Dees. Oh, do you mean did the Waddle Dees followed Kirby? I think... I don't know. They're probably just native to this place or something. $40 used, that's Xenoblade money. No, Xenoblade is like $100 used. Xenoblade was freaking ridiculous. Xenoblade cost more used than new. Because they... apparently GameStop... printed a bunch more, and then they like cut them open, and then they treated them as used just so they could charge more. Yeah, Kirby's his voice is pretty great in this game. Yeah, in several places you'll find those bead stars that are worth 100 beads. Those are generally a pretty quick way to get the gold medal. When you take a hit in this game, you don't take damage or anything, but you drop a bunch of beads. So if you want to 100% this game and get all the gold medals, you want that. Oh, and there's different weapons you can get. Like, when you roll up the spear, you get that arrow that you can throw. And there's also 3 items per stage to get, like I mentioned before. So the difficulty in this game really isn't really, you know, oh, can you survive the incredible challenge of this Kirby game? It's, you know, can you get all the extra stuff? Which, that's fine for me. This is probably the Kirby game with the most negative response. It didn't really get a bad response, but there's, you know, a fair few people that are like, oh, this game's too easy, blah, 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 it's not Kirby enough. But, alright, that's gotta go down again. There we go. It's a good game, it's very chill, like, Good Field does really great work. But, it was the first Kirby game on a console since, the N64 one. So, they really probably should have done Return to Dreamland first. Aww. And here's our first transformation. We're freaking a Technodrome Kirby. And with a roasted, like, roasted tomatoes or whatever that thing's called. Remixed from Dreamland 1. So you aim this with the motion controls. It's just how you tilt the remote. It's not too bad. My Kermit senses are tingling. Oh dang. So yeah, that's what happens when you get hit. You can like immediately lose gold star status from a hit. But I actually have so many extras. Yeah, this is probably the one Kirby game that gets hated on most consistently, but it's still, overall, I think it's more appreciated than not. It's just, you know, it's dumb stuff. Did you hear about Color Splash? I heard that it's early. Like, they accidentally released it 2 weeks early to preload people, and then they took it down, like, almost immediately, like you would expect. I just noticed... I never noticed that when I was playing before. He turns into American Kirby while he's firing. Look at that. And the mech gets angry too. Yeah, that's enough mech Technodrome Kirby. Oh, I forget the exact moment. I think... Yeah, I think it stops right where you pick it. So you want to like pick it right at the start of the black or the red. I like the dancing with Prince Fluff. So if you want to challenge in this game, you challenge yourself to get all gold medals, and like if you want to, you know, hard, you know, you don't let yourself continue until you get a gold medal. And people, it's an unfortunate thing. People don't really respond well to unenforced difficulty like that. I think N++ does it best. So this is the sort of cute thing with how we, you sort of build the levels back into existence. So once you beat a level, you get a patch that basically creates the next level and, you know, completes the world. What happens if somebody else gets the power-up? You just both get it, I'm pretty sure. The power-ups are different when Prince Fluff is in. I think some of them you cooperatively operate them. Some of them I think you're just both together. You predicament Crunchy at the risk of losing his YouTube account. Yeah, I wouldn't personally recommend it, though technically if you're not if you didn't agree to an NDA or an embargo, I mean, I'm not sure you would reasonably be at, you know, risk. Like, you didn't agree to not post it. I would not personally do that, because, you know, I do get review copies, and there's lots of fun stuff in this game, like, excuse me. I love how harmless the normal Waddle Dees are in this game, even more than usual. This is the second Kirby game you got? Huh. You meant lore-wise. Oh yeah, and the music in this game is great. It's a little different from normal Kirby stuff, but it's so chill and fancy. But there's lots of cute things in levels in this game, like how we unlock these flowers, or like make them bloom, I suppose. That'll usually get you some extra beads. I think Kirby has like special powers because he ate the Metamato, which is why like he can transform and stuff, but I don't know. It's always time for a little sunshine with this timepiece. I do like the little descriptions of all the stuff. I love when games have cute little descriptions for every item and enemy in the game. Oh right, those things. Can't you throw those and turn them into more bees? Yeah, anytime you see a button like this, you can grapple onto it. This game does a great job visually communicating like functionality. YouTube has gone to pot. You mean, is there something wrong with the stream, or do you just mean YouTube is doing stupid things? Which, I mean, happens pretty often, so you're gonna have to be more specific. Crunchy also dumped the game to a friend of his. Huh. How do you even do that on Wii U? Like... Frog Umbrella Stand. This umbrella stand uses its magic frog power to bring you lost umbrellas. Okay. Oh, like dump the music and stuff. Yeah, that you might get in trouble for it, but I think I need to do something with this frog. Where exactly is Kirby putting the beads? Oh, you know. Okay, I don't think the frog... I think the frog is just to be cute. A bit of an echo underwater. You can also... You can just defeat an enemy instantly without rolling them up if you want. It's a little bit faster. Aww. It's even harder than usual to hurt the Waddle Dees in this game. It's just so harmless and cute. Alright, when you get the exclamation points, it's really a tag that sort of floats around the level to somewhere. And, here we go. And then you change the level. I love the cute little, like, little fish made of beads and stuff. Lots of great little touches in this game. Kirby turns into like a Christmas ornament while he's hanging on stuff. And that, when Kirby talks like that, that's just that's notifying you that you have the gold medal. And you can use beads to buy more stuff for your home. That's, I think there's at least one other thing you can do. Like, I think maybe unlock certain, like, apartments for other people, maybe? This game technically has UFO. Not quite how you remember it, but you know. Wait. Alright, you gotta suck up these ones. Wait, did that destroy the beads? That's hardcore. Oh, I think the beads just fell. Okay. There's little yarn Gordos. No less dangerous. Ow. I'm not sure how pointy yarn hurts you. Like, with some things it's like pointy beads. Like the, yeah, like the stinger on that thing. It's pointy beads on the end of its tip there. UFO continuing to be the best power-up. I like the slight 3D effect to that the UFO has going for it. Hey, CPU Black Knight. Come here. Come here. Get yes. So yeah, when you have 3 things sucked in, you can use that electric attack with the UFO. Oh, we missed a thing. Alright, I think we want... Right after it passes that first bead is, I think, the ideal place to pull it. So you always get the 5-star. Wait, did I not get it? Oh well, I didn't actually need any more beads because I already had gold. But whatever. Oh, and you get your streak added to your bead score separately. Oh, and some of the ways you unlock levels are really cute, too. Because you always get a patch that does some different thing to affect the environment. Oh dear, what a pickle, what a pickle. What a definite pickle I am in. Do you even have pickles in this world? Prince Fluff, Lord Kirby, you're still here. Oh, thank goodness I ran into you. I'm in the most dire of pickle straits. Could I possibly ask for your help? Thank you ever so much, Lord Kirby. Your generosity will not go unnoticed. Oh, right, this thing. Okay, so there is a reason to get the different house thing, because you need certain combinations of furniture to recruit certain people. The 3-star one is down the path you didn't take as UFO. Oh. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't really matter too much if you miss the roulette parts, unless you're, you know, short on beads. Wait, Paper Mario Color Splash looks decent. They added the form of level up back in? That's the first good news I've heard about that since ever. I mean, visually it looks great. But gameplay-wise, like I did not like Sticker Star at all. It's the market. What does one to do? I think spiffing up the place a bit would definitely attract some new tenants. This is the most adorable game you've ever seen. Yeah, that's a pretty common response. Goodfield does really great work. They also did the Yarn Yoshi game. Yoshi's Woolly World, it's actually called. But it's very similarly cute. It's a lot more traditional Yoshi than people initially expected too. It's like, well, I guess the first trailer of the show kind of like I was thinking it might be more like this. Like this isn't quite a normal Kirby game, but Yarn Yoshi is, you know, pretty much the closest to classic Yoshi's Island gameplay since Yoshi's Island itself. Maybe Yoshi's Island DS, but it's more like Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star combined. I mean, Sticker Star. I guess I need to play Sticker Star at some point, but it. Oh. Ah, come on. Okay. Flower clock. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing the... Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm dumb. Completely blind. Okay. The only thing from... The thing with the card battle system, I was holding out hope that with the card battle system, it would just be like a deck building game. So, like, attacks aren't consumed. You know, you just get shuffled in like a random 3 cards from your deck of like 25 or something, like Mega Man Battle Network. You know, something like that would be great. Maybe not as good as, you know, traditional Paper Mario, but still, I would gladly play that over what it seems that Color Splash is. But here's I heard some people that hated Sticker Star actually find Color Splash rather nice. That's surprising, though. The Toad thing is really. It's baffling, like, the overuse of Toad. Anyway, wonderful job, Lord Kirby. We must find someone who loves flowers. Oh, hello there. You did it, Lord Kirby. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am for this. So yeah, each room we furnish gives us a new mini-game. You can now go play with friends. Press up to invite them to play a game. So yeah, I'll play this first one here. But I won't play too many. I did all this unlocking stuff on my main file. I still have quite a few items left to get from these people, too. So I might do this as, like, a supplement. Alright, this one's a hide-and-go-seek minigame. The hide-and-go-seek one's actually kind of cute. It's, because you gotta actually pay attention and, like, scour around for stuff. Sonic battle cards. Oh. Is that that must have been a cancel game, I guess? I never heard of that. Yeah, I don't mind me a card battle game. I see you. I think of the mini games, this might be my favorite, actually. Because they're usually kind of cleverly hidden. Though it's a little frustrating when you accidentally pass one. Though this one's, you know, the first one's obviously pretty easy. Stores that sell you cards. I mean, there were stores that sold you cards in the first, in Sticker Star. Kind of the entire annoying thing about Sticker Star was there was no real progress, because you use a sticker to attack, and then you get your coins to buy basically that sticker back, and ugh, what a boring loop. You found us all. That's just amazing. I found this while I was hiding. You should have it, Kirby. So these guys just give you items you can get. To furnish the rooms, you only need items that are found in the levels. There's too many toads. Yeah, the toads thing is awful. Sorry, I forgot to read that. I'd like to add a floor to the building, but I don't have enough beads. Could you bring me, I don't know, 10,000 beads? Oh no, he's Tom Nook. I actually really like Tom Nook, but everybody hates poor Tom Nook. He gives you an interest-free loan for eternity, and you monsters, you hate him. Anyway, I'll be waiting outside. Just come to talk to me when you have the beads. Yeah, this is the other thing you need the beads for, is to buy, you know, expansions for this thing and get more, unlock more people for mini-games, basically. Card Battle's a Flash spin-off that looked really promising, yet I have to get canceled. Huh. Yeah, I don't have the 10,000 beads yet. What a day of boredom and waiting. I've been here all day, Lord Kirby. We just talked to you 2 minutes ago, bro. Not even 2 minutes. Tom Nook is great. Tom Nook, Rossetti, and, well, there's a lot of good characters in Animal Crossing. But, oh yeah, we throw the little clock, and we wake up the bear. I really like the level unlock things. Now he goes back to bed. Yeah, Kirby games always have really good sound effects. Superstar has a lot of really great ones too. You know, since this is a platformer and we're always moving to the right, I should probably put chat over on the left. If you don't have attack cards, you can spin a thing and get a card for 10 coins. But loans are good. Who cares about the loans, though? They're interest-free loans. You get free house. I mean, if somebody's like, oh, here, have a house and a loan that you don't actually have to pay, I'd be like, oh, thanks. Yeah, anything with that diamondy look to it is dangerous. That the things have in their mouths, the crocodiles. I really like how clear everything is in this game. With, like, they do a really good job of making things both expressive in terms of gameplay and, you know, still fitting in with the theme. Like, grappling points are the grappling points are buttons. Yeah, there's a lot of good music in this game. It doesn't feel entirely Kirby-like in the music sometimes, but it's still really good. Oops, there was a thing up to the top left, wasn't there? Oh yeah, I'm wondering with Color Splash, is it like, do they have like those super buttons? Oh, they do, because they showed that in a trailer. Those stupid super attacks that, you know, it's basically just too good to use the game. Ugh. It's like they made an entire game out of RPG item anxiety. And I can't even imagine why they thought that would be appealing to anyone ever. This game is like the opposite of Color Splash. It is like zero anxiety, super chill. And that's why I really like it. I don't know if he's supposed to like be wearing a helmet, or I guess he is a penguin because he's got the penguin belly. I always thought it was like some sort of suit, but I guess it is a penguin. Because it also looks kind of like he has the dome of the suit going on with that blue thing. You can hold A and you auto block. Huh. Oh, there's Kooplings. I'm so tired of the Kooplings. I know they wanted to bring the Kooplings back, and it was cute when it was like the new thing, but they've been in absolutely everything now, and they're not interesting. I'm sorry, no. Baby Bowser is one thing. Normal Bowser is fantastic, but the Kooplings, they were great in the one game they were originally in. Well, you know, they're in Super Mario World. They're not even interesting in Super Mario World. Like, it's kind of amazing how bad bosses usually are in Mario games. Like, and then Yoshi's Island just had amazing bosses. Like, I don't even know how that happened. Because frankly, Mario World's bosses are really bad. The final boss is okay, but every boss in Yoshi's Island is way better. Sticker Star, you had to use a specific boss fights to make boss fights remotely easy. So is it like not like... Yeah, like the giant stickers in Sticker Star seem like boss bait, and I guess it sounds like they are. Mario bosses, you jump on it 3 times. Yeah, pretty much, and they're usually not very hard either, or like they're not interesting. It's not even about difficulty, because like the Super Mario World ones, you know, they just they run around the room or they come out of a pipe. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing. They never really had personality, like, because they don't have dialogue or anything, and they're... I guess if Paper Jam gave them personalities, that's alright. But, I could deal with seeing a lot less Koopling right now. They're just there. I think I already missed something in this level, because there's a lot of one-ways in this game. So a lot of levels you're going to have to play twice to figure out everything. But, not too big a deal. Did that guy just Hadoken me? I forgot about this guy. He mouth Hadokens. Oops. Oh yeah, and you can unlock the music track to listen to. Yeah, Ludwig is the only one that has like sort of an implicit personality. And like even that's not really amazing. Sorry, what are these? I have to keep this out. Wait, what? How am I gonna... Oh. Can I use these? Okay. He was a door all along. I guess even the Super Show gave the Kooplings more personality than they ever had in the games. It's kind of the, you know... You kind of have to make, you know, a show about something, though. If there's no personality, you just kind of have to make something up. Yeah, these are very impressive balloons. Let me get on. Of course they're yarn. Yarn is the strongest material known to man. Beep, beep. Aw, crap. Aw, get out of my way! Rude. Nope. Yes! Good. Okay. Oh, the Adventures of SMB3. Yeah, I don't... Like I said last stream, we were talking about this. I really only watched... dumb YouTube poop videos of a bunch of the shows. I think I've absorbed, like, a fair amount of both shows just from those. So they were very common YouTube poop material. And there's different dances if you haven't noticed, which is a cute touch. 3-wire shows? There's the Super Show, there's the SMB show. Wasn't there a Mario 1 and 2 show as well? I don't know. Oh, Super Show, SMB, and SMW. Oh, alright. Huh. I'm sure I'll watch those one day, but I need to get the Kirby show eventually. Oh, and the cute thing about this game, there's always a boss, and then there's one more level after the boss, but you don't have to do it. Oh, hey Capitalist, I didn't see you come in. But yeah, it's on Steam now, apparently. At like the first season or something. Boy, am I sure glad he's frozen in there and we're out here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail in this game. Like the fabric in the background, billowing in the wind. There's a lot of love in this game. I really like good feel stuff. You can just feel, you know, all the love they put in. You know, they really felt passionate about, you know, the look. So with bosses, you know, it might seem easy to have the bosses in a game where you can't lose, but the thing is, if you want golds, you either need to not take damage or you need to get your beads real quickly after they get hit. There's a really cool, like, very orchestral set of music to this game. I like how the bosses, like, they get all tattered before they lose. Wasn't there a trick to bosses? You just kind of gotta pull their thing 3 times. If there's like some sort of like quick kill, I'm not aware of it. You had to hit them a certain way to get more beads. Oh, maybe you do, because I only got a silver there. Oh, I think you can throw their attacks back at them, maybe? I don't know, I obviously didn't do something quite right. Yeah, I think there's something you have to figure out to get it perfect.
We did it! We got the magic yarn!
Bring back Bird Mom from
Magic yarn
Superstar.
shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky.
Hey, Cruisin' 15. I'm kind of surprised. That animation there is a teeny bit simplistic.
The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of patch land together. Grumble, grumble. Kirby's tummy was growling, so he went searching for food.
It doesn't have a
Too
tummy
bad there
anymore.
aren't any tomatoes up here, he thought. Suddenly, the tree started rocking back and forth. Kirby thought it was an earthquake until he saw Prince Fluff shaking the tree. This is how we get food in Patchland. Kirby tried to hang on for as long as he could, which wasn't very long at all. Look at all that, Fluff cried. Kirby was so angry that he ran after Fluff. He chased him for so darn long that he forgot all about being hungry.
Oh yeah, against the bosses you can do things like throw their projectiles back, and it doesn't do real damage, but it gives you more beads. So, you know, it's another thing where there's added difficulty that's not necessary, but it's sort of, you know, if you want the game to be harder, you can make it harder. Do I mainly stream Kirby games? I always stream Kirby games at the end of the on Sunday or Saturdays, but I I stream lots of indie games and other stuff. Wait, how do I... Do you have to beat up the boss to get the last patch? I'm still so happy after that. I usually do a Kirby Fact stream on Saturday, and then I usually have co-op games on Sundays and random indie games or anime games, whatever I happen to be playing on, oh no! On other days, or sometimes on Sundays too. Like, I might be streaming Bunny Must Die on Sunday, just because I haven't streamed it otherwise this week. Alright. I think I can do that one more time. Well, I played Undertale. I already played Undertale. You can see both the Genocide route and the Pacifist and normal routes on... Oh, that's right, you do get a patch from perfecting the bosses. So yeah, there's a good incentive to play the bosses right. Yeah, if you want to see Undertale, that's in my... I have a playlist for it, or you can just search Sir Tap Tap Undertale. I'm sure you'll find it. I actually played Undertale fairly late, but I still played it. And if you like Undertale, I strongly recommend you check out a game called Off that I also played. There we go. Oh, I guess the real game just kind of lags when you get lots of beads on screen and the bosses too. Maybe the emulator isn't too bad then. Yeah, the reason, well, I tend to go for original hardware whenever I can, but a reason I wasn't gonna like think of doing emulating for this is because the frames drop whenever tons of beads happen, but I guess maybe that just happens in real hardware too. So yeah, to get the extra level, you have to basically learn how to perfect the boss. Now we got the mole patch. Yeah, the Undertale stream was actually, who to thunk it, one of my most popular live streams, even though I streamed it a little late. I probably could have gotten review access to Undertale and actually got in, like, on the ground floor, but I was being a wuss, and I still kind of hesitate to ask for review copy stuff. I still feel a little weird about it, but, you know. 99% of the time, like, I either just get no response or just, here's a key. And here's a key is the more common response. I guess it's imposter syndrome style bullcrap. It's just me worrying about nothing. But, I really like the level for this. I don't hear the music for this. It's kind of like the there's a power up just like this in Yoshi's Island. Oops, I was paying attention to chat. I like the salamanders that actually turn into fire. How thematically appropriate. Apparently Super Mario Land music track in Color Splash. That's weird. Fairly dark. Huh. See ya, Parker. I always appreciate when a series kind of keeps certain music effects, like the Kirby door sound. I think there's something in here. I remember this because I failed. Oh, that's just beads. I knew there were things this way because I ended up getting stuck in a one-way here in the race. But getting hit doesn't actually matter as long as you manage to gather all of your things. The one thing that really hurts is falling in a pit, because then you basically lose a bunch of beads as... Oh, I have to attack this from the other side. Basically lose beads as you fall down, and a lot of the beads end up falling into the pit that you did. A few creepy things? That is surprising and slightly interesting. I'm still a little iffy on getting that game for, you know, $60, but it's more on my radar than it was before. There's that at least. Yeah, I don't know how to get that secret, but it's not really a big deal. I'm not going for 100% in this. I think I'll play all of the levels, but I already have a 100% file to deal with. Wait, what is that? Firecracker batch. I forget what this is for. Are there 2 levels? I'd like to introduce you to my brothers. Come back and see me. Where does this go? Oh, there's 2 more levels? Oh, alright. Thought there would just be 1. It's been a while. I think I played this only a year late. Weird woods. Alright, first things first, let's go back to town and get that second town, thing. Yes. Where's your brother, though? You were talking about your brother. Thank you ever so much. What is what, tap tap? What do you mean? This reminds me of a Little Big Planet? A little bit. It does sort of have the crafty feel to it. 2 levels after each boss? Oh, alright. Oh, I was referring to the patch we got. I had forgotten there were 2 levels, not just 1. So every time we add a store, we can, or a story, we can find 2 more friends to play mini games with. Alright, this is his brother. I like how they're like exact clones, but different hair, obviously, and colors. Well, it seems my brothers have decided to set up the shops here. Right next to one another. I suppose that makes things convenient. Hello there, I'm Chase Wool, and if you need furniture, come see good old Chase. I'm Loomis Wool, and I have the best fabric store in Patchland. The only one, too. Wasn't that convenient? Visit them whenever you need something. Oakley dokley. Weird Woods reminds you of Up. Welcome. So yeah, the stuff we have in here, it's never necessary to get the minigame friends. It's just decorations for your own pad. Also, I think it's random or something, but if you buy all of their stuff, you'll get more things. Yeah, it's random every time, but I think if you buy everything out, you know, you'll eventually see everything. The left has Trump hair. Oh yeah, Patch Castle, it's the one weird level. I forget what's in there. I love Kirby's little look-up animation. Huh. Bit of a quiet stream tonight. Let me just build so I can just working on Twitch. The game looks good. Huh. Streams are always very inconsistent in terms of viewership. Wait, why did my... Never mind. OBS is being slightly weird. It's streaming too high, but whatever. I don't know. I'm a little iffy on terms of writing in Paper Mario now that they've, you know, made everybody a Toad. Obviously Paper Mario 1 and 2 are great. In fact, I'll probably stream Super Paper Mario one of these days. Or not Super Paper Mario, the first Paper Mario. Maybe Thousand Year Door too, but it's longer. I don't know. I don't like to do something where like I'll be streaming one game for like months. Fine with spoilers. Are you talking about the new one or? Oh, I'm not sure I want spoilers for the new one, but. Poor Waddle Dees. Oh, look how sad they are. They run and they look sad. It's hard to, you know, guess how many people are going to be watching a given stream. That's why I went for the weekends by default, you know, as my only guaranteed streams, because, you know, it's pretty much the only time I found there's always going to be, you know, at least a decent number of people to hold a conversation. I don't really mind how few people I stream to, as long as, you know, I'm getting some decent chat, which might seem strange to, like, people super familiar with Twitch chat, but YouTube chat, I actually was meaning to talk about this in terms of the whole, oh no, I can't get that. See, this one you should just kind of hoard a charge whenever you can. Oh right, it's the Creepy Woods. In regards to the whole YouTube Heroes thing, the thing is, a lot of channels simply don't, like, moderate their comments at all, and, like, they just leave toxic garbage up. You know, it just shows that they don't care, and that it's totally fine to, you know, be a racist troll. And I don't think YouTube Heroes would be a thing if, you know, channels just paid the slightest bit of attention, or if they couldn't pay attention, just turn off comments. That's why, on my channel, I always want people to feel welcome to comments and, you know, to feel that their comments will be read. And I try to keep everything nice and, you know, uh-oh, Scarfy. I want people to come in and leave comments and have a nice time on my channels and streams. So that's why I always read all of my comments. If anything's, you know, complete garbage, yeah, I'll delete it. And I'm not sorry about that. Oops, there we go. I want my channel, I want my comments to be as chill as I want my videos and stuff to be. Color Splash? I'd rather not have Color Splash spoilers if it's, you know, it's not even out. I'm not sure I'll be getting it anytime soon, but, though you can spoil if there's anything other than toads. Unless the answer is no, because then I don't even want to hear it. I'm just so disappointed that they've gone to this toad only thing. It's so weird. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope. No. Give me away. Yes. Okay. I already had gold anyway, but still. It's embarrassing. You only saw 2 hours of the game. I guess that's not too bad then. Unless it's like, I don't know. Mario dies 2 hours in. It's like Metal Gear Solid 3, or Metal Gear Solid 2 rather. Mario dies in the first 5 minutes and the rest of the game is played as Luigi. I would actually play the heck out of that. That would be amazing. And then you see original character Blario, who is definitely not Mario and definitely does not have Charles Martinet as the voice actor. You know, complete coincidence there. And Blario gives you, you know, advice. Advice on being an original character. Freaking Spooky Woods is... Mario dies. Yes. That was horrible. How? I've never... I think there might be a slight degree of randomness to how that works out. You shouldn't really be depending on it, but if you have a silver medal, it usually can push you over to get gold. The thing is with YouTube heroes, channels can delete and ban people and stuff. Most of them just don't bother to. I always keep my comments pretty clean. If I get some horrible garbage comment, I'll be like, no. Though the thing is with YouTube heroes, I kind of think everybody's overreacting a lot because a lot of the tools for YouTube heroes are already in place. The YouTube's terms of service are not any different, so I mean, you already can't, you know, be a racist moron on YouTube. The problem is just that nobody, like, bothers to fix things. There's an old Flash short that's like that where Mario does... I've seen some Flash shorts of, you know, very dramatic Mario things. But my favorite Flash stuff from Mario is, oh man, what's the name of it? It's this thing where, like, it's Super Mario Land bloopers. Like, Mario, like, he tries to jump into a pipe and they, like... I don't know. I can't remember the exact stuff that happens, but it's some really funny stuff. Oh, it's that guy! Yeah, when you gotta chase that bag thing and he's full of beads. Oh, I think that counter on the top right is my streak counter too, so yeah. We get basically our streak added to our score at the end. So theoretically, if you never took damage, you would get doubled that many amount of beads. I mean, there's incentives to do well in this game, even though, you know, you can't die. There's still good reasons to not do so. Though speaking of a game that does, like, I know a lot of people don't like how this game handled the difficulty. In my opinion, a better example of a game that does, like, optional difficulty is N++. But N++ kind of gets, N++ is hard to begin with. But N++, the way it works is that you can beat the level, which is, you know, fairly hard already. But then there's get all the golds, and I mean, it's something that you can sometimes do, but not always. And it sort of gives you the second, you know, harder difficulty that's like baked into the level. It's not something you select. I actually really like it. I've been meaning to write an article about it, actually. I've gotten everything in terms of my hobbies squared away except the writing articles ended up being the one thing that I couldn't really fit into my time schedule. I would love to do more articles, but I might need, I kind of need more time, and as long as I have my current full-time job, I'm not sure more time is really going to happen. I can't really buy time unless I get, like, enough patron or whatever stuff to, you know, quit my job, which is, you know, the dream hashtag, or hashtag the dream, but, I'm not going to depend on that anytime soon. No! But hey, 40 bucks in Patreon is about 40 bucks more than I expected to be getting, to be quite honest, when I started it. Sorry, I missed with your... Morton's Fork, you moderate the comments. The thing about moderating comments yourself, you can appoint moderators. And I mean, if you can't moderate comments at all, you can just disable them. I mean, I would rather have comments off than have, you know, racist comments all over every video. Like, you know. And I think people are overreacting with the mass flag thing. They word it badly, but it's not like people have the ability to delete things without supervision. That's what everyone seems to assume they have, but that's not something they've actually said they're gonna have. Also, nobody talks about the coolest thing for YouTube heroes, which is they get points for, you know, adding captions to video, which that's really cool. And it sounds like everything in YouTube Heroes is going to be supervised by a human, which is exactly the way things work now. So I think people are kind of YouTube didn't do a great job of explaining it. Alright, you do a race here, and you get more beads depending on what you get. Jerks. I'm a bad loser. Oh yeah, people freaking hate it. It's really ridiculous. I don't personally agree with most complaints about it. I think the worst thing they did was include the word mass flag, but it really doesn't look that, like, crazy. It just looks like you can, like, if somebody has a bunch of, like, you know, genocide prank, you can just, you know, flag a couple of their videos, you know, without manually going to each video, and they still get reviewed by real humans, so I don't really have a big problem with that. Oh, and the way you get the most points in YouTube Heroes seems to be all about submitting comments and answering people's questions, which I really don't mind them incentivizing. If they leave both of those, I'd be alright with, you know, not doing the flagging rewards. I don't personally mind those too much. As long as, alright, this is what we unlocked. As long as the same people, well, honestly, they need more people reading the comments, and I hope they are hiring, you know, they have more people looking over comments, since they obviously get more flagged. So, I mean, I assume they'll be taking reading comments more seriously, because otherwise this wouldn't work at all. But, I don't think it's, you know, people are acting like everybody just gets to magically delete all comments ever with, like, a tap of a button, and I don't think that's what's going on at all. I don't think there's any reason to believe that. It's, like, just kind of silly. Oh. I forgot about this. We get bombs. It's kind of like SMB2 bombs. Yeah, this is only the second world. We're not very far in. Alright, I love the lava, or the volcanoes are little bags, and you zip them shut to stop the lava. Reasonable. Completely reasonable. This is the classiest volcano I've ever visited. Where's it gonna go? Wait a minute, what? I see you over here. Ow. Oh. Burned. Oh, back here? Jerk. Alright, gimme. Stone lamp. Molten rocks will emit a warm glow, but don't hang your coat here. That seems safe. Very safe. Oh, right. At least these are easier to use than the SMB2 bombs. I had such a heck of a time with those. There was one thing you wish. There's a lot of things I wish they had done with Color Splash. Ugh. I guess that's not exactly a fresh opinion, though. Or a controversial one, so to speak. Snack, Kirby. This is the second one that uses the motion controls. This is a little iffier motion control-wise than the other one. But it's also pretty fun, so I don't mind too much. That's right, Parker. Oh yeah, the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest problem with the whole Paper Mario situation is they think there should only be one RPG Mario series. It's like, they don't think there should only be one Mario Sports series. They don't think there should be only one, you know, Nintendo, like, racing series. Like, what is this? I don't see any logic to that at all. RPGs are a huge genre with tons of different ways to approach it. There's an enemy that directly says action commands are for losers? Oh my gosh. Wait, are there no action commands in the new Paper Mario games? I didn't notice that with with Sticker Star. Sometimes Nintendo thinks they're really clever by trolling their fans, and they're really just being morons. Like, everyone loves bringing up that I like talking on forums about games before I've even played them. And it's like, but people were right about the Paper Mario series. It did go to crap. It didn't go to crap with Super Paper Mario, but it did immediately after. It was, you know, the harbinger of doom after all, so I mean, I don't think that was a very, you know, valid commentary. They're action commands for attacks, not for blocks. It's slightly less bad, I guess. So the music plays in the long time. I think it specifies which is the new music and which is a remix, which is cute. They've had multiple racing games for like they have multiple party games now. They have multiple of all kinds of things. It's really only recently that, oh, right. Here we go. Yeah, it's just safely stand on this horrible volcano. Like, we even have multiple party games now, even though they're not very good. Like, they've got the Wii U party whatever thing. They've got Amiibo Festival. They've got so many Mario Party games. How many Mario Party? We've had 3 Mario Parties this generation alone, and none of them so far have been very good. The series didn't get bad because of Super. It got bad because of the ideas they started with Super. They decided to stop making RPGs with Super, more or less. So, I think the criticism was perfectly valid. Because they've explicitly now said that they don't want more than one Mario RPG, which is really stupid. That's how you use a genie right there. I only get Amiibo when they're like a little bit less than half off usually. I own some of the Kirby ones for Robobot. I own all the Animal Crossing ones because they were cheap and I really love Animal Crossing. And I own the Chibi Robo one. And again, that's because it's a series I really like, even though it's, you know, really... Wait, is that Spot on stream? Hang on. What is that? What is that spot on in your chat? Is that actually being displayed on stream? I own all the animal... What? Why is there the spot? Outdamaged spot. Why is it still there? Okay, did I fix it? No? What is this spot? Okay, I'm closing chat and opening it back up again. Outdamaged spot. Okay, I think it's gone. You don't think attack cards have action commands? Oh, I love Crystally Caves. If you make a game and you want me to like it, you make yourself a Crystally Caves level. But don't give it ice physics, okay? I love ice areas, but I don't like ice physics. Like, in my opinion, it's perfectly fine to have an ice area with no ice physics. I think I fixed the spot. Yeah, you chat delay. You saw that when I was in the process of fixing it. Amiibo cards. In my opinion, the Amiibo cards are way more expensive than the figures. Because, I mean, $1 a card? That's crazy. Like, how much do you pay for a Pokemon card? Like, I don't know, it's been years since I bought some. I bought some when I was in California just because, like, just for old time's sake. Because, like, they were very cheap ones. It's the scroll bar for chat? That shouldn't be showing, though. Why would that show? Like, I mean, I do have a scroll bar, like, when I need it, but it's weird. Oh yeah, Rain. Video game Rain I love. Like, Harvest Moon Rain. Oh, Harvest Moon SNES Rain. Oh, perfect. Amazing. I really want to play SNES Harvest Moon again. It's such a chill game. The only flaw with that game is that it ends at 2.5 years. Yeah, Snack Kirby is pretty good. Would you say he is snack or worm? I guess it's kind of either or. $10 for 3 packs of Pokemon cards. So yeah, that's like 10 or 11 cards a pack, right? So that's $3 a card, or 3 cards a buck. That's not too bad, but $1 a card. Especially when there's nothing you can do with them. Like well, there's not much you can do with them. I am interested to see, since I have all of the figures, I am a little curious to see what they can do in Amiibo or in Animal Crossing. New Leaf. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Yes. No! I failed to protect my fellow Spike Ball. I must now commit Sudoku. The ritualistic puzzle of my peoples. Only video game rain I didn't like in Vice City. Cause you to sink into the ground and glitch out of the game? I don't remember that in Vice City. 10 cards? Yeah, still. It still fits with my approximation. Ow. Alright, this is where you can get squooshed. Oh, yeah, isn't it raining for like a week in heavy rain? I still need to play Heavy Rain, by the way. I enjoyed, for the most part, what's it called? Beyond Two Souls. Definitely some writing problems. I think David Cage's games always have some, you know, writing issues. Huh, I got squished by what? Oh, come on. That was not a get squooshed moment. There was no squooshing. I was safe. There we go. I like how his cheeks stay still. I like the horn honk. Oh, spikes. Ouchies. Oh, right. Oops. You have to stand on the crystal shards, the stalactite. They're called stalactites because they're tight on the ceiling, by the way. Stalagmites are on the floor. It's really not that hard to remember, in my opinion, but you just gotta give yourself a reason to remember which one is which. Yeah, I got squished by the corner, which is like 1 pixel of ground, or whatever. Speaking of HAL Labs and Puzzle, I've been playing Picross 3. Wait, HAL Labs does the Picross games? I didn't know that. Speaking of HAL Labs and Pixel games, I really need to get Box Boy. Oh! Well, crap. How do I get to that one? I need to get Box Boy. I've heard it's really good. I just haven't been playing my 3DS too much. I think I need to get into that little gap there. I usually only play my 3DS when there's a specific game that I can only play on it. I don't... It hurts my hands, and the battery is always dead. I just... As a piece of hardware, I don't like playing it, but it has a lot of games I like to play. I'm not sure, I guess that's better than, you know, not having games to play, but it's still frustrating. Yeah, they made a sequel to Box Boy. I wonder if they'll do, like, a physical pack. Knowing Nintendo, probably not, but it would be neat. That would definitely be enough to get me to buy, since I don't currently have it. Heck, I rebought Gunvolt 1 because there's a Gunvolt physical 1 and 2 pack. I'm hoping Gunvolt 1 or 2 fixes the issues from 1 and makes it like. I hope the second player plays more like either 0 or X from Mega Man and less like, you know, I don't like the flash field thing, especially score-wise. Why can't I? There we go. Frogmare. Your head is not being eaten by a frog. It's just in the mirror. Trust me. Just relax. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. Frogs. I swear I'm getting more and more off, but I always pull it at the same point. I don't get it. Hey, Rubber Ducky Assassin 3. Found the torch patch. I've had a somewhat busy day, so I think I might call it quits at the end of this world. Or once the stream's been going on for 2 hours, whichever comes later. Kermit Mirror. Alright, the dinosaur. He's been asleep since he hatched from his egg. That's how lazy this dinosaur is. He looks like he's from Bonk. This whole world reminds me of Bonk. I hope you can actually use your powers and not get punished. I hate when games do that. Oh yeah, Gunvolt. Well, I replayed Gunvolt, and I'm less annoyed with it after the replay. But, it is definitely annoying that the scoring system is very, very, very picky. And I mostly don't like how the RNG, like, you can either go through RNG hell, or you can, oh, here we go. Alright, dinosaur level. You can either suffer from crazy RNG, or do extremely specific, very hard challenges. Mostly the S rank stuff. I really don't like how the ranks over A work in Gunvolt. Like, you basically have to never get hit, and you can't use Prevasion, which is a really cool feature. But you can't use it if you want to score well, which is... I mean, you can actually, if you... I found out that as long as you play really dang well, you can get an S rank, even if you get, you know, you lose some kudos. But as long as you... I think as long as you take, like, never take real damage, I think you might still get an S. It's... The scoring is kind of a mystery. Oh, right. Just need to jump over those. Uh-oh. Dinosaurs, what's your impressive give epic yarn? Oh, I'm not really a fan of their port things over to the 3DS. Like, it's obvious what they're just trying to, you know, salvage some money out of, you know, already sunk cost projects. I would have zero qualms with it if they would port back the content to the Wii U. But they don't do that, because, I mean, you know, it's very consumer friendly, but it means they have to do a little extra work, and it means they can't get their, you know, most dedicated fans to buy it twice, which, you know, a lot of people are going to be doing. I'm certainly not going to be. And the Mario Maker thing, like, I'm less annoyed with Yarnoshi than I am with the Mario Maker thing. The Mario Maker thing is a really blatant cash grab that, you know, it's not even as good as the base game. With Yarnoshi, I think it's at least a serviceable port, is what it sounds like. I mean, it's not out yet. But it seems like it'll have all of the content. I'm just not tempted by the extra features, because, you know, I've already played the version that, you know, it looks a lot better. It has a controller that I prefer. So I'm not too broken up about that. Well, Hyrule's Heroes did it, but only if you had to play... You had to buy both games to get the content on the Wii U version, which I think that's kind of gross. It's like, it's $40 DLC, basically, if you only play the Wii U version, and personally, I would never want to play the 3DS version. Especially not if you don't have a new 3DS. Like, cause dang. The spot is back. Why is... Can I just... I guess I've never seen that because of the stupid, Let me see if I can hide that. Use GPU, Windows Eyes on top. Notifications, filters. Force channel, scroll. I think that's probably just a bug in how this thing works. It's gone now. Oh, it's only if... I think it fades away if I'm not focused on the window. Okay. Sorry about that. I think it's, Oh, I like that it tells you how to get to the controls thing if you sit idle, so you're stuck in theory. What was I saying? It only appears because I left my mouse focused on the chat window, so I just need to not do that. So that's easy enough. I'm not sure why it shows up in the image at all though. That's silly. And I object to that. Poochie is stupid. Poochie's the stupidest. That level was traumatizing as a child. Like I had no concept of like brutally hard extra stages at that point, and like that level is like harder than anything else in the game. I love how these things look at how their eye changes when they chomp down. It looks so evil. Do I maybe have to start it when it's at the top? Oh, I was looking at the bottom, not the top. Oh, I'm so stupid. You pull it when the red thing is at the top, not at the bottom. You didn't get Woolly World on Wii U, so it's not that bad for me. I mean, I guess, but in my opinion, if you have a Wii U, you should get the Wii U version. I'm 90% certain it's gonna be, it's gonna be 30 frames per second. It's gonna look worse, and I really find the 3DS uncomfortable to control. And I mean more Poochie content. Like, the one thing you could do to not excite me about a Yoshi's Island game is more Poochie content. Very cute character, incredibly annoying gameplay wise. Like, he's kind of okay in the main levels, but in the Poochie Ain't Stupid level, he's so very stupid. You've never played the extra levels? I would say they're probably maybe the one flaw in Yoshi's Island. Maybe not. I mean, they're really hard, but I don't really think you should knock a game too much for, extra content that you don't enjoy, especially if it's, it's for people that want hard stuff, I guess. I just didn't really want that. And like I said, I was, when I was a little kid, it was like my first console game, along with Donkey Kong 64, which, looking back, is like an incredibly, lucky first set of games to have. Like, two of the best platformers of all time. Though Donkey Kong 1 definitely pales in comparison to 2. I would actually put it below 3 as well. Not everyone agrees on that, but 3 is probably the most controversial one. But I feel 1 doesn't really do too much that's super special. And everything special it did, 2 just does completely better. Being ridiculously hard, the secret levels of the Woolly World are just as soul-crushing. Yeah, I figured that's one thing they never really changed in Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's story, a little bit. Yoshi's story is less brutal. But Yoshi's Island DS has the brutality. Oh, I always forget it's gonna do that. Yoshi's Island DS has the brutally hard extra levels. It's just kind of a thing in Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi's a very technical game, so I'm not sure I can really fault them for it. It's just kind of how things are. You don't have to play them. It is a little frustrating, of course, but... Oh, oops. Oh, crap. Ow. I guess I'll finish the 2 extra levels of this world. How about that? Give me a thing. Get out of here. All right, I want that extra patch. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I gotta judge Yoshi's story a bit for it started the toddler noise thing with Yoshi, which I really dislike. But otherwise, it's a really good game. It's just not very Yoshi's Island. I do really wish we got a second super high quality Yoshi's Island. Woolly World is like, it's almost as good as Yoshi's Island. It's not quite there, but not quite there to, you know, one of the best platformers of all time. You know, if Yoshi, I don't like numbered scales.
We
but...
did it. We got the magic yarn. The magic yarn shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky.
Sorry, dialogue is happening. But like if Yoshi's Island is a 10, then I would say Woolly World is at least an 8, maybe a 9. It's really quite good.
Its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of patch land together. Meanwhile, back in Dreamland, the Waddle Dees were very busy inside Castle DDD. Let's go. Hop, hop, no slacking off, barked King DDD. Just then, the king noticed that one of his Waddle Dees looked a little... strange. That Waddle Dee was actually one of Yin Yarn's creations. Soon Dreamland will be wrapped around my knitting needles, Yin Yarn cackled. What sort of plan was he stringing together?
Repeat the scene. No, this is new. Well, I mean, the very first part where we sew the things back together, yeah, that's repeated. The DDD thing's all new, though. Oh, yeah, that new island... The new island OST is unbelievably bad. Yoshi's Island DS, it really wasn't that bad. It just felt a little weak. I would still recommend playing it if you love Yoshi games. It's still good. But it's cute. Like I said before, I really like the how they handle the level unlocks. What was I saying? But I mean, Yoshi's Island had such fantastic music, and then we get... Isn't everything, absolutely everything, in New Island a remix of the same song? And it's kazoos. There's so many kazoos. It's so awful. Like, I don't know how it happened. I honestly hope Artoon is fired after that. Like, Yoshi's Island DS, if Yoshi's Island DS was the worst that had happened to Yoshi, I'd be pretty okay with it. Though it's really disappointing we haven't gotten more. The Yoshi side games, I mean, they're not worth mentioning. Unless you count Story as a side game. I mean, Story is really good. But like, Touch and Go, and wasn't there a Game Boy Advance one? I don't even know what they used from it in Smash 4. I did not play much Smash 4. I shouldn't have even bought it, honestly. I didn't think I would like it. Oh, hey! Say this decorative object has healing powers. Alright, we're back to the chillest volcano ever. The classiest volcano. Excuse me. Excuse you. Get dead, please. Thank you. Tilt and Tumble. Yeah, Universal Gravitation. Tilt and Tumble's the Kirby one, isn't it? I actually need Tilt and Tumble, or whatever the Kirby one is. I didn't get any of the Tilty Game Boy Advance games, by the way. I should probably get one sometime. They're one of the few things that's we're definitely not going to get on Wii U emulation, unfortunately. I think Tilt and Tumble is pretty good. I've seen it speedrun. It looks pretty fun. Though, was WarioWare Twisted good? Wasn't it the first? Was it the first WarioWare game? I think my first WarioWare game was actually the Wii one, which is really good. It's probably, I would say it's the best use of the Wiimote, even better than Wii Sports. Because Wii Sports, you know, it has that casual appeal. It has, you know, it's easiest to understand. But I think as a game, how do I get? That was probably, oh, there we go. Too late now. As a game, I enjoyed WarioWare Twisted a lot more. And it's not hard to get into WarioWare Twisted or anything. It's just harder to explain to people, like, oh, you play this, you know, you twist your hand to, you know, pick some garlic and then you eat it and you smell bad. It's like, no. People want to hear that, you know, you play tennis. It's simple. Twisted was good. Yeah, Arzus is made from people from Artoon. So they've been letting Artoon kind of screw it up for a while. Like, DS wasn't too bad, but they definitely haven't been treating the Yoshi series right. Oh yeah, Mega Micro Games, that's right. I guess I kind of jumped in late on the whole WarioWare situation. I really hope NX has a WarioWare game early, because nobody uses Nintendo's weird hardware better than the WarioWare team. Like, they do really great stuff. And their games just have so much personality, like Rhythm Heaven too. They're just super great in terms of personality and just so happy. There's only so much dislike I can harbor for a game that's super happy. Like, they make good games in general, but just, yeah, I really love a good happy game. Happy characters, happy stuff going on. That's why I like Kirby. It's hard to feel bad playing a game that's just so freaking happy. Oh, I mean, see, even when I mess that up, it's hard to be sad because, I mean, Kirby dance going on. I want regular GBA game, GameCube, Twisted Touch. Wait, there was a WarioWare game for GameCube? I'm super behind on the WarioWare, apparently. They did the music for Blue Dragon? Huh. I actually never played Blue Dragon. I didn't have a 360 in that time period. Blue Dragon uses kazoos? How dare they? Why kazoos? Has anyone non-ironically ever enjoyed a kazoo? Like, it's basically the meme of the instrument world. It's that boy of instruments. So this might end up being a 3-part stream, I guess, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I figured this is one of the longest Kirby games I've gotten to so far. One of the longer ones in general. Like, they're usually not much longer than like 6 hours. Game & Wario doesn't have the WarioWare name, so now you count that. I mean, it's like 50% WarioWare. Well, less. I mean, I guess it's kind of a spin-off. Oh, the GameCube was the GBA game with the extra stuff. Alright. This music really doesn't seem to fit the theme, does it? It's not bad, but I mean... I guess it kind of fits the racing sort of thing, but visually... Oh, I really love this, like... The, like, palace, like, drapes... that are like, it's supposed to be blue sand, I guess, or like green. You know, sand in the moonlight. There's one track that has extensive use of kazoo. Nothing in the world should have extensive use of a kazoo. Like, that sounds like a cause of death. Extensive use of kazoo. Well, Mac, what'd he die of? Chief, it ain't pretty. It's extensive use of a kazoo. Jesus. That's how you want to go out? Extensive use of a kazoo. Oh, Oh no, there was a thing up there. Now it's just a storm. Oops. I didn't even mean to kill the winner this time, but whatever. He flies Mr. Rosen, toot toot. I really like that the meter just goes off screen instead of just terminating at the gold. On Wario Worlds, unlock WarioWare games? Oh, really? That's cool. I honestly haven't played too many of the Wario series games. I should probably pick some up, but I have so many freaking games. Oh, you had to link your GBA. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, can you take a photo of anywhere? Really? I didn't... Wow, I didn't know that. I had a capture card by the time I got this game, I think, so I don't... Probably wouldn't have helped too much anyway, but... Artoon worked on both Blink's games? What a weird history for a company. Can I buy the third floor, maybe? No? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, I really like WarioWare. I just haven't played too many of them. I got Twisted just because I heard it was a good party game, and we played it a lot at my graduation, actually. What is this thing? I forget. Let's see if we can furnish these up. Oh yeah, Game & Wario is a really great party game if you need some party games for your Wii U. I like it more than well, what's it called? Wait, what's the other thing I need? What is that? Oh, it's this. Okay. It's a weird room. Huh. That's a pretty cool early feature for, you know, screenshots at any time. That would show up in the Wii message thing in the menu? Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, the share button is, you know, the better way to handle that, you know, system level. But yeah, for its time, that was pretty cool. I'm surprised I never... maybe I probably just forgot about it. Wow, this room is really just wonderful. Is anybody living here? My name is Beedrix, and I will be the new tenant here. Pleased to meet you. That's very presumptuous, don't you think? You just walk in the door and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be the new tenant here. You know, nobody needs to approve me or anything. So yeah, Beedrix, you collect an amount of beads in an amount of time. They made Club Penguin? They made a Club Penguin day? They made a penguin... sorry, I just had an aneurysm. There are mini games... They're like... Is that like a physical game for Club Penguin or something? Speaking of weird, like, tie-in games for, like, dumb web games, I actually bought one of the Neopets Pet games. Like, the PS Vita, or PSP one. It was a very plain, but not especially bad, like, action RPG, like, hack and slash dealy. I didn't get super far in it, but I think I got it because it was cheap. I think it was super cheap on sale digitally is why I ended up getting it. I like that artwork, the bead art. What? Get back here, one thing. Biggest shame, believe the Wario World box showed a WarioWare game and you could shoot UFOs to farm more UFOs. Oh, that never happens? Oh, it sucks when, like, things that didn't make it into the game actually end up on the box art. It's a brand new bead. Though it's not as bad as some, like, Atari games would use, like, screenshots of the arcade version of the game. Like, that's straight up false advertisement right there. Found this while we were... Oh, yeah. See, you get certain stuff for your room, and Kirby gets his minor concussion every time you beat one of these levels. After that fling smash, then Artoon went... Yeah, I kind of hope they stop using Arzet or Artoon, whatever it's called now. It's the same basic thing. Same old problems. Oh, it was a Wii game? Oh, of course. The Wii got all of the... which do you think had more shovelware, the Wii or the PS2? They both seem to have extremely high amounts. Hold on, what am I even getting? Dinosaur Slide, Sunday. Okay. Oh, I don't have this stuff. I do have the Dinosaur Slide, though. Do I have the Sunday? Alright, I guess I can't make this house. Yeah, the Wii had so much shovelware. And the motion controls were just made for bad shovelware games that, like, if you had problems with Nintendo games, motion controls, like, the shovelware game versions would, like, make you want to, you know, shove your Wiimote through the TV. It was awful compared to the Nintendo games. Yeah, the PS2 had more overall, but, like, more games, period. But I'm not sure if it had more shovelware or not. I love that he turns into this, like, weird vehicle thing when he's dragging stuff. It's one of my favorite level themes in this game. Oh yeah, the DS definitely had a lot of, shovelware too. I love that when you turn into a parachute, you keep your payload. Yeah, watch what Kirby's feet turn into in all the transformations. Like, even in jumping is a transformation. Your feet turn into springs. I like how these guys throw the box around. Trying to think if I ever ended up with shovelware myself. I didn't really end up with too many bad games as a kid. I did have Bubsy. Oh, there's the stuffed bear we needed. I honestly didn't mind Bubsy. Bubsy 2 is a pretty decent, nothing amazing, but it's a decent standard platformer. Like, it has some alright features in it. But that could be, you know, just my memory being fuzzy, I don't know. Cory in the House. Yes, the DS had the best game ever. Cory in the House, my favorite anime. You know, for 1080p, this, or not 1080p, 480p, this really doesn't look too bad on my TV, well, on my monitor, which makes it even more impressive because TVs usually have better upscalers. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait, RSS was founded by the person who made Robotnik? That's strange, because I do not tend to associate them with, you know, world-class quality design. Bubsy 3D. I have played Bubsy 3D, but only I played the James Turrell retrospective, which is a far better game than Bubsy 3D, the PlayStation 1 game. Sting Robot is a very expensive vintage item sought by collectors. We just stole it. Look at his hair! He has hair. How terrifying. Everyone learns Spanish. A kid traveled to Mexico to get his lost DS? What? Wait, what are we talking about here? What? Hang on, I must have missed something in the chat. I heard that a Mexican cartel member was among the people that taught you Spanish in that children's game? What? What? Who made this? Who made that? Who made that shovelware? Oh, right. This reminds me even more of Little Big Planet. Everyone learns Spanish sure sounds like a wild adventure, yes. Heard weird creaking. Is this the first time we hear Kirby say Pollo in a game? How many levels of Pollo are you on, bro? Crab people. Nope. Okay. Oh, right, the teddy bear! I forgot about this. The poor crying teddy bear. We have to help him. Oh, he's got a beat up foot. Aww. He's got a lollipop. There's so many cute touches like that in this game. Spanish for everyone, according to Google. Huh. Oh, this one. This is probably everyone's least favorite ability. You gotta draw tracks with the Wii remote. I'm doing this in the worst position possible. Like my hand's gonna be super cramped after doing this. I'm all of 4 feet away from my TV, or from my monitor rather. And I gotta hold it real weird. This is why I really never liked the Wiimote. It's so uncomfortable to use. You have to be in a very specific position stuff. No, Kirby, please. Kirby, please. No. Frickin' It's a cute idea, but it works a lot better in Yoshi's Island. Oh boy, it's the train! Exactly, yes. Oh, come on, Kirby. Oh no. Get the thing. I don't mind most of the gimmick. The transformations are a gimmick, yes. But generally, I would not consider them bad, except for the train. The train is... a freaking... Train voted most likely to cause me to swear during a Kirby back stream. It'd be funny if taking the sucker made it sound. It's offering the sucker to you, though. There is an earlier thing. We saw it was in the first level. There's a couple of there are a couple of Waddle Dees sleeping and they have a heart over their heads. And if you disturb the Waddle Dees, you are a monster. I like trains. Took me 10 minutes to make this through this section the first time. It definitely requires some awkward Wiimoting. If you're sitting, if you're standing up 10 feet away from your Wii U and your sensor bar is all properly calibrated, it's a lot easier, but, I'm sitting, right up here and I gotta, wrench my hand around to properly point at the screen. It's ugh. Train proceeds to run over chat, yes. Just make a highlight video of the train section. The train, that could have gone a lot worse. That was not too bad. Oh, Kirby, I've come over to play. Oh, this room is so fun. I think that's a hint that you've unlocked more things. You disturb the Waddle Dee all the time. How dare you? Some of the patches make less sense than the others. Mushroom Run. Alright, I think I'll do one more level, and then I'll call it a stream. I'm getting a little tired already, honestly. Been a busy day. My dishwasher is dead, I guess. So I gotta get a new one. It came with the house, I think? Or no, it's my parents' old one. But it's older than my job, so it's I don't know how old it is, but it's at least 6 years old. and so I'll get I guess, better one. I don't know if, like, dishwasher technology has improved. But I'll be getting a new one, at least. My parents have this neat... It's a neat in theory. They have this, like, one with drawers, so you can... It has 2 drawers, so you can always have a load in the dishes and still... You know, you can load dishes into the dishwasher instead of the sink, which is neat. But it costs like $2,000 and it breaks all the freaking time. Which, they have the extended warranty, so it's not as bad, but that's still horrible. Like, don't get one of those. Like, they're really bad. Dad, have you feeling a certain sense worth... Is this... You gotta warn me... You gotta have the... You gotta put the Kermit voice on those comments, Bad P. And when did you get here? Isn't it like... -4 a.m. over in Euroland? You know the place. Thanks, Activision. Oh, the Everyone Knows Spanish game is by Activision? Of course it is. Cutscene contains subliminal stereotypical messages. Of course it did. The game is also mocked for its absurd storyline. Okay, I have to look up this stupid game. Everyone learns Spanish. Everyone learns Spanish game. I need to see these amazing awfulness. DS? I don't have the right name. 257. Oh, Spanish for everyone. What? What? What's going on here? Hold on. Hold on. I need to add an image. Alright. Everyone hold on to your pantaloons. Images are going on stream. What's this? What's going on here? What's she gonna teach this small child? What? I don't think Spanish is on the menu here. I'm a little confused here. What is this game? What are these screenshots? What is happening? There's more. There's more to this. Where's... Okay. Like, get in the car, buddy. Look at this. It's a gang. He's gonna get shot. What is happening in this? I have to look up some other screenshots for this. Match pairs of cards to clear the board. Oh, it has mini games. It has Quetzalcoatl from Final Fantasy, which I know is not originally a Final Fantasy thing, but whatever. Wait, did I actually put that? Yes, I did. Okay. It's got Quetzalcoatl, so it can't be that bad, you know. Small child's going to learn ironing. Oh, that's his aunt? Well, I don't know, you know. Oh, just... We won't get attacked if we ride together. What is this game? This is not for children. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, just grown-up attack. We won't get attacked if we ride together. This is a children's game for learning Spanish. And they're gonna get attacked by drug cartels or something? Oh, and there's minotaurs apparently. There's also this. This is happening. Like, oh, this one's a little. Let's reset transform. So this happens too. You know, between the prostitute and the cartel shootings. Anybody else see the King of the Hill episode where Peggy took a class to see Mexico? Yeah, I've seen all of King of the Hill. Speaking of which, I've always said they should make Children Need to Know This. This is how you survive, yes. This is how you survive when Minotaurs are after you. Very important. I guess I've run out of funny screenshots for this. Huh. I can't find any more incriminating screenshots. Oh, wait. What? What? This game. What is this game? I found what the bull is saying. Look. Wow. Yes, tales of your forecoming have been foretold in the world of bovines since the dawn of time. Be willing to learn, and I shall teach you. This is how you learn Spanish, my friend. Wow. All right, that's enough. That's enough Spanish for today. We've all learned our Spanish quota for today. You know, if you want to go to Mexico, you got to learn to talk to the bovine god, and the you know, the cartel that's gonna, you know, shoot off your kneecaps. You know, that's just, you know, normal stuff in, you know, Mexico. You should play this on stream, tap. I don't tend to play, like, horrible games, but there's some stuff that I think I might enjoy playing just to see how bad it is. Like, I did play, the closest thing I did is probably, I did play many years ago, I played Action 52. I played every single game in it. There's so much bad design. Like, you should legitimately play Action 52. It's, there's so many bad things in that game that you never even thought you could get wrong. Like, there's so many things, like, in order to truly understand design, you need to see some really bad design, too. Because there's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even think that a game could do. But, Action 52 sure does those things. There we go. Tales of your coming sounds vulgar. Does Tap know Spanish? No, Tap knows English and a little bit of German that is mostly rusted at this point. I wish I learned Japanese. That would have been a lot more useful. Like, I wussed out of Japanese, honestly, because it seemed hard. And I mean, it is. But I would have been a lot better served by learning. Though I'm not sure if my school taught 4 years worth of Japanese or just 2. I ended up only getting in 3 years of German because I graduated early, though. If he's willing to learn, a bull can teach him. I mean, everybody can learn Spanish, you know, if you want to avoid some cartels and talk to the magic bull. Sonora Tap. I actually, my Japanese PSN and Xbox Live are Kachi Sama, which is exactly the Japanese equivalent of Sir Tap, because Kachi is what Taps are called in Japanese. Which, it's actually very rare that a pun like that, or like an onomatopoeia, works in English. Because Japanese has a lot of onomatopoeias for stuff that, like, English would absolutely never have one for. So it's kind of rare that a character's name is an onomatopoeia in both Japanese and English. Anyway, and Sama is just, you know, basically Sir for Japanese, so... A little less, well, it doesn't have the, like... If you're English, Sir is like a super formal thing, but, it's used more informally here, so I mean, it's roughly equivalent. It's about as equivalent as gonna get. But calling yourself X-Sama is like a super pretentious thing that, like, nobody would do. But, it sort of fits my glib attitude anyway. And Kachi-San is just lame. It had to be the Sama. It's gotta be all or nothing, baby. I love how in video games mushrooms are always bouncy. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess fungal flesh is, you know, flexible. Oh man, this is making me want to play Loco Roco. Fantastic game. It's such a shame that we didn't get even like an enhanced port of the Loco Roco games for Vita. Like, the two things that Vita, like, should have had, like, day one. Loco Roco 3, Patapon 4. Like, fantastic games. Like, hey, why don't we have them for PS4? Like, there's no reason not to have them on PS4. I don't know. I really hope they bring some of that stuff back. Like, Studio Japan feels like it's been slacking. Like, we're getting Gravity Rush 2, so I don't have too many complaints about that. But it feels like there was a lot more Studio Japan stuff in the last couple gens than this gen. But yeah, my voice is starting to get a little bit scratchy. I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Stay tuned. What are we doing tomorrow? I kind of let myself. I probably should have organized this sooner, but yeah, I guess I'll have to hit them up on Twitter. I'm probably doing another Phantom Breaker Battleground stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, co-op probably stream tomorrow. I should have organized something. Oh, and a special announcement. Thanks to... hold up. Let me pull up Patreon. I did hit my $40 goal on Patreon. So I will be doing a Yoshi's Island stream eventually. Not like immediately, but yeah, thanks a lot to Mr. Rosen7 and Jordan M. Lucas who brought my goal over the $40. So yeah, I'll eventually be doing a Yoshi's Island live stream. I guess I'll probably do that on Sundays. I might stream some Bunny Must Die earlier tomorrow. Just so some, you know, some of the Euro people, Euro friends can watch. Because, like, it's very late in Europe, and I can't stream earlier on weekends, and I don't on weekdays. And people voted for 6 p.m. For the Kirby Facts stream, so I figured I'll stick with that. But I'll figure out something to stream tomorrow. And next week at 6 is when I'll be doing the... I'll continue this. It'll probably be 3 streams at this rate. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Full essays in Spanish. Oof. I did have to write a couple of essays in German. I'm not even sure if I could read them at this point. I mean, it comes back to you, but I mean, conversational. I definitely don't... I wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation. In German, I mean. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the next tomorrow's stream if you can, and I'll put an announcement on my channel for whenever I'm going to do the Yoshi's Island, because that's, yeah, it's a patron goal, so it's a fairly big thing. Yeah, I really like Epic Yarn. It's such a chill and relaxing game, and that's a feature that's underrated in gaming. You know, everybody likes their intense action stuff, and I like my intense action stuff, but sometimes you just want to relax, and it's a little hard to find games that are, you know, relaxing. But yeah, good night. Thanks for tuning in.